What's up, guys? So as you can see, we got another unnecessary project for the channel. I'm really excited about this one. I've actually owned a couple of these now, and they're always great cars, interesting, and you know, 40 years later there's always some interesting quirks with them. So yeah, we'll see if we can get this thing running. This is the intro, so obviously it does run, it is roadworthy, but the car was purchased a little bit different than this. So let's back this up to day one. Start right up. Oh! Nice. Alright, this is the sketchiest one I've had in a while, and you guys are coming along for the ride. So brakes are kind of a maybe, but the pedal goes down. Alright, got reverse. I got my dad behind me. Oh, we got second gear. I was actually really worried about that. Looks like the odometer actually works on this freaking thing. So let me give you some background on this. A buddy tagged me in this car. He just found it on Facebook, and the car just happened to be a couple miles away. So, you know, naturally had to go see what was up with it. We do have brakes, by the way, so that's definitely good. I'm on a slight downhill here, and it still works. Very nice. Got a little bit of a thud going on, and oh my god, I'm driving the parts car, guys. That's how this feels, and it's probably not far from the truth either. All right, pedal to the floor, and we do have some stopping power. We do not have turn signals, so that's not great. Alrighty, should be good to go here. This thing has some power. Alright, just hit second again. Come on. Third. The only thing that works here is the oil pressure and the speedo, and it looks like the speedo is bent a little bit, so I don't know if they were, you know, recalculating for something or what. We don't know how much fuel is in it. Yeah, I don't know. This very well might be a parts car, but I don't know. We'll see. Actually, update, the throttle pedal is on the floor. So, yeah. This is crazy. I hate to say something that Stradman says, but everything I've ever done in my life has added up to this exact moment. Driving this $500 car on some road, and if I shut it off, I can't get it started again because the battery is dead, with my dad following me behind me. So nice of you guys to join me whenever I do something stupid for YouTube. So, this is something that I never do, ever. Well, you know, buy an unroadworthy car. You know, I kind of do that a lot. You guys, you know, you've been here more than once, you know what I buy. But this car has a title issue, and I normally would never, ever, ever, ever buy a car under these circumstances. So what happened was, I picked up the car from someone who did have a title to it, but the title wasn't in their name. The backstory was, the car was sold to him as a parts car, and the title was still in the previous owner's name from there, because he hadn't gotten it roadworthy yet, so that's why he never bothered with the title. You know, some other states you could just sign the title and hand it off to them, and then you're on your way. Here in Pennsylvania, it's a little bit more strict than that. So I, unfortunately, without this person's help, have no way of getting the car in my name. So basically, you know, I mean, let's be realistic, guys. I bought this car for pennies on the dollar, knowing I can make my money back as a part out situation. But, you know, obviously I didn't really want to do that. I have a thing for these cars, and I want to see them all get back on the road as long as it's, you know, feasible to do so. So it was low 20s last night. Look at all that. So we're gonna see if we can get this to start. I think we all know that it's probably gonna start first time, hopefully. Cold. It's been doing that. It might need a new starter. There we go. So first time it actually cranked. It started right up first try, so it tells me we have some good glow plugs, so that's always good. All right, let's get this thing in the garage. So this is the first day, like, actually kind of working on this thing. I was playing around with the blower motor a little bit off camera. It kept blowing the fuse. The previous owner told me he thinks that's why they melted the fuse box, because they just jumped it. This car originally had the pill style fuses, and they just put a copper wire in there, and then they wonder why it blew up. I think the motor has something like stuck in it too. Like I put a fuse back in it and I turned it on and it just went and then it, you know, blew the fuse. So either the motor's bad or there's some crap in it. So let's see what we got. Come on. Okay. All right, well, a raccoon didn't attack me, so I'm gonna kind of just call that a win. This is in a lot better condition than I was expecting it to be in. Even that's not really that bad. That's actually good. Compared to what I was expecting, at least. I mean, that's really not bad. That's almost as good as it gets, as a matter of fact. Let's put this to 12 volts now and see what we get. It kept blowing the fuses, so maybe it's just dusty and I have to just turn it a little bit. I don't know. These are kind of a known thing, especially at the age. You see how it kind of stops suddenly, though? I don't know. I mean, theoretically, it should work. We have good amount of current going to this. There's some nice thick wires on it. I don't know. I'm gonna hit it with some grease. This is a junk reproduction made by URO. I don't know if I would have bought a blower motor from them. I think I would have trusted a good used one over a new URO part, but I don't know. I'm gonna WD-40 that up a little bit, actually, and see if it gets any better. So the parts store around here should probably just sponsor me. I'm probably gonna just stop saying their names. But seriously, I just bled the brakes on the 123. It was pretty uneventful. Did it off camera. That blower motor blew the fuse again, so now I have to put something. I think a bigger fuse in there is going to be fine for that. You know, those motors just draw a lot of power. It seems to only work on the high setting, so I don't know if when they were screwing around with it they blew out the low one, or if there's a resistor in there. I think there might be an answer in there if I pull out the climate control circuit breaker. But for now, I think I can get that blower working just simply by putting a bigger fuse on it. And a beater with a heater sounds a whole lot better than not that. So, yeah. All right, now, I've been worried about this all day. I'm not totally sure if putting that bigger fuse on that blower is going to make it work. It should, but it might not. So we got everything plugged back in. I only have this on here loose because I wanted to kind of hear if it's like hitting something. Let's Let's see what we get. All right, 3, 2, 1. So it's the weirdest thing. The lower settings don't seem to work. That seems like something to worry about later on. So, you know, at least we have heat now, allegedly. I guess I need to fire the car up and see if we actually have real heat. So let's do that right now, shall we? All right, so we'll see if this actually works or not. Nice. Now you know I'm not lying. All right, so I didn't expect to have this happen so soon, but we got the paperwork back for the car. So I got everything in my name, and we're actually good to go here. So I've been warming it up, that way we'd be good. So here it is, we got our plate right there. Gonna put that on and see what happens. It's actually driving surprisingly well. I mean, it's really low on power. I don't even know if you guys can see me right now. I just wanted you to experience what my view is like right now. Yeah, not super great, but I really wanted to just drive this thing to the closest diesel station just to top it up. I don't think the fuel gauge works, but I did see it twitch a few times. Common issue on these, they'll oh, the brakes work, that's good, we're going downhill. Common issue on these is they'll either just corrode from age, or there's some diesel algae that can form. So yeah, but hey, we have turn signals. We're really low on power. I'm probably gonna have to like, these things have fuel strainers too that like to just completely gum up. Hey, with the lack of lights, I guess you guys can kind of see the some of the little Christmas stuff, right? All right. Well, it made it. Holy crap, this thing drives so terribly though. Got good oil pressure, good water temp, so that's always good, but really can't say much else about it. You have to put the foot on the floor to do literally anything, and to be honest with you, that's not much worse than these normally are. According to the trip odometer, I drove it just about 5 miles, and that does seem right. The speed was right too. Yeah, let's see how much fuel was in it, because, you know, who knows. All right, so we weren't running it on empty. That's always good. We're gonna hit up their air pumps over there. Who knows how low these tires are. Proof it made it home. All right. Wow, it looks like it is registering some fuel. I do think that keep doing that. I think in time that will start working again, but we'll see. Let's go look at the brakes, because they have the most concern right now. Yeah. All right, front left. It's hard to tell which ones are actually working right now. When you hit the brakes, it doesn't pull really. I think it's just a little spongy because there's still some air in there, but I'm just one person. But I got it working, so let's go see what Luke thinks.